might be chilly outside and summer feels like a distant dream, but believe it or not, local summer camps are already gearing up for another season of fun, learning, and adventure.
Yu-Ling Behr joins us with the Kidsburgh Summer Camp Guide, packed with more than 70 amazing options to keep your kids active and engaged all summer long. We love it when you join us, Yu-Ling.
Oh, thank you.
Talk to us about, so the first category is art and creativity and that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah. So I kind of themed everything by categories because there's so many camps, and the best way to start is ask your kid, what kind of camp are you interested in? Mm-hmm. Lots of arts options. I mean, let's first head over to the Children's Museum of Pittsburgh, right? You can do metalworking, you can do game design, storytelling, so many types of different arts. But the Sweetwater Center for Arts, they also offer watercolor, ceramics, but they also have graffiti and animation camps. And one that maybe is not on your radar sometimes is the Pittsburgh Glass Center. It is slightly for older kids, grades 6 through 12, but you can learn how to do glass blowing, how to do kiln foaming, kiln making, all of those things that are really intensive, but beautiful pieces of art.
And that place is fascinating.
It is. I've been
For
there
adults,
before.
it's fascinating. Yeah.
I want to go back. Let's talk about a STEAM camp. So that's science, technology, engineering, art, and math, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you have a kid that's like, I like everything.
Yeah, everything.
You need to go to a STEAM camp, right? I mean, it covers everything. So the Ellis School, I wanted to highlight them because they have co-ed camps for kids ages 3 to 9. And they have one called Carnival Creator. So by the end of the camp, these kids have created a carnival, including a new ride that you can go check out.
Like an actual ride?
I don't know if it's an actual ride.
All right. That's a little
But the idea
okay.
behind it, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so, but there's also Assemble Pittsburgh. They have a camp called Eco Fashion, right? So where you learn how to create something using economically sustainable fabrics and so forth, and you learn the math behind design. The Carnegie Science Center, tons of science camps there. They have one called Cooking Up Science. Learn the science behind cooking.
Oh, sign me up for that class.
I could maybe learn that too. All right, so next up, theater kids. Kids who love to perform in some way, right?
Yes, if you love to perform, sign up for a camp, try something new, right? So I'm starting with the Pittsburgh Ballet Theater. They have classes for young kids to older kids. The Gemini Theater, they have classes for kids as young as 4, where you learn about script writing, performing, marking the stage. But one I'll highlight is the Cultural Trust. They do something called Tech Takeover. And this is for the kids in grades 6 through 9, which is a hard group of kids to find good camps for, where they will learn everything about the backstage. Right, so the directing, the lighting, the sound, the costume, the construction of a stage, everything that goes into a performance.
That's cool.
Love that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Also, camps for kids who love nature and animals.
So we're lucky here in Pittsburgh to have so much nature, so much land, so many rivers, tons of camps for kids who want to be outside. So I'll start with the Pittsburgh Parks Conservancy. They have camps for younger kids called Kinder Camp. This is where they might plant seeds, dig for worms, but they go all the way to Outdoor Expedition Camp for kids who want to learn how to build a fire, how to build a tent outside. The Pittsburgh Zoo, of course, has tons of camps, and you have animal encounters. There's horseback riding camps like Horses Unlimited, where you learn the different styles and how to take care of a horse. Venture outdoors, of course, you can do kayaking, fishing, biking. Yeah. I mean, I had to write all these notes down because there's so many things you could do.
Oh, and I used to love to dig for worms. Who knew there was a camp for it?
Yeah, you could have been with other worm diggers. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, and let's jump ahead finally to high schoolers, because this can be a difficult age group, right?
Yeah, so high schoolers, you know, they really are kind of honed into what they want to study, how they want to spend their time. You want to let them choose their camps, right? You can give them suggestions, but let them choose. So the Luminary Camp, it's a 5-day cooking camp, Camp Delicious, where you work with professional chefs here, and you learn about how to cook, how to prep things, how to design menus, the different cultures that foods come from. WQED Film Academy has a 6-week camp where you learn how to make a film.
That would be fun. Yeah.
The Readiness Institute is with Penn State, and this is one where it is also a 6-week camp for rising seniors, and you're like preparing for life after high school. And you're also paid, and you're given a laptop if you're accepted into the camp.
Holy smokes. Yeah, I feel like I need to go back to camp.
Yeah, I feel like everyone was at home taking notes. So many great options.
Yeah, really great list. Thanks, Yu-Ling.
Thank you.
And for more info on all these camps and more, and family-friendly activities, just head to our website. We have a link to Kidsburgh right there for you.
All right, now that we got the kids' summer ready months in advance, I think parents need a night out.
Oh, yeah.
How about that? Sean Collier is here with his weekend guide to share some different date night ideas just in time for Valentine's Day. That's when PTL returns.